Hey Daily Feelers, welcome to Couch Confessionals. I'm with Julie Slater. She's in New York City.
Very excited. I love New York.
So we aborted the couch and we're at a cafe. So if you hear any, coffee machinery going, that is why.
Cheers.
Dude, I'm so happy you're here.
Thank
This
you.
is your home.
And I lived here for a very long time. Now I live in LA.
And do you miss it?
I definitely miss it. I just, I don't know what would bring me back here. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just on to another step. I never thought I would leave New York, so I guess I never know. I could return. I don't know.
So did you start DJing here in New York at K-Rock, or did you?
I started as a radio DJ, and my parents moved to Florida.
Okay.
And trapped me there when I was 15. And I went into a country station and asked for a job, and I got they were like, we have a DJ spot
A
open.
country station?
Well, I thought I would be like a receptionist or something and get my foot in the door,
Yeah.
but they actually had an opening for DJ, so I became it was an AM country station.
Oh my, how old were you?
I was 18.
Wow. And then what brought you to New York?
I was 21 and I did not want to live in Florida, and I had one, like a casual friend who lived on Long Island and said, move here. And the funny thing is I moved here and found out she hated New York. And she left. But I sent out, back in the day, I sent out like 10 cassettes of my demos, and one of them was on WBAB on Long Island. So that was like my first rock job. And then from there I actually took 5 years off of radio, like I was never going back. And I went back to school and got my degree, and then a station opened up, Q104, which was playing really cool music, like Alice in Chains and Tool. So I
Nice.
got a job there, and then I got the K-Rock gig.
Crazy. How old were you when you started K-Rock?
I was probably 27 maybe.
So can you share an amazing story of your K-Rock days? I know that you followed Howard Stern, right?
Right. I would say my coolest time was with Scott Weiland, because I got to, big fan, and I got to interview him. And there's some bands that you meet maybe 15 times, and they never remember you at all, like the band live. And not that you expect them to remember you, but I mean, I was, at the Howard Stern station where
Yeah.
they came to all the time. But Scott Weiland, remembered everything we talked about, and it really,
Wow.
it was a sweet moment.
Oh my goodness. High and all, he remembered.
Yeah.
No, what a loss. So you're still DJing. What do you love about it? And what is the biggest kind of, dread about it?
The greatest thing about it is I love music, so you get to play music for a living, which is great. The downside is that everything's changing, and I'm trying to see what I can actually say. Things are changing, and just I would say my time at K-Rock was really the height of everything being cool.
Yeah.
Free concert tickets all the time. I mean, you got, free music, everything. Without getting too into it, that was definitely an era that we'll never probably return to. It was less, I guess I want to say it was less corporate, even though it was still corporate.
Yeah.
Now it's super corporate. Like now, even just all the stations are clustered into one building. you
Yeah.
know? So you used to have your own unique kind of station, but now it's all in one. And sometimes people are on multiple stations,
Yeah.
and there used to be one traffic person who handled all the commercials for one station. Well, now they do 10 stations.
Yeah, yeah. When you were at K-Rock, because I listened to you, I was at Team People, and I always say that I will never, that was my glory days. I will never have a job quite
Yeah.
like that again.
Right.
Things change and life ebb and flows, but I hear you when it's like that. You go back to that one
And you
job.
don't even, sometimes you don't even know it's happening at the time.
Oh no.
Like
Exactly.
we all of us DJs, we're just like, could you? I mean, the life we were living.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know why it's so different. It just is.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I asked every blogger this. Finish this sentence. If you knew me, you would know.
You would know. Well, I think everyone knows that I love wine. Maybe too much. That I'm very sarcastic. And I would say that I'm a very loyal friend.
That is very true. I would have to say that too. Best advice you ever received? And
Oh my gosh, this is funny because this recently came up, and it's not like the most tremendous life advice, but my mother always told me when you have people over your house, they will break things. And every time people come over, like if they stay with you or come to a party, people will break things.
Really?
And it's funny because when they break something,
Yeah.
I just laugh because she told me they would.
You're like props.
That's a random piece of advice.
Wow. All right, so we all have voices in our head. What does the voice in your head tell you? What does it tell you most often?
I would say, tell me most often. I want to just say I'm really trying to pump myself up that you deserve more and you deserve the best.
Awesome. Love that. Okay. What is the chapter in this life called? If you had to like name this chapter, what would it be called?
Well, Daily Feelers. If you've read, I've done 2 blog posts. The last 2.5 years, I haven't been working full time for the first time in my life. So I'm going to call this chapter Trying to Float During an Earthquake. That's what's happening, friends. Cheers.
I'm looking at your tats. Do you feel like tats are like symbolic of a certain time in your life?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So tell me about these.
Well, these are lotus flowers, and I got this first one when I was, which is a whole nother story we can get into, when I was in that deaf class. I took a deaf class for a year where you spent a year of your life as if you were going to die after the year to get your life in order. So the lotus flower is all about just well, the best part about a lotus flower is that it grows in these muddy waters, and it can only grow that way, and then it becomes beautiful. It kind of like helps you get through tough times.
Yeah. So both.
I got them like 2 years apart. I guess I was just still in this blossoming phase, and also I had. It took me a long time to meet the love of my life. And I got this one after meeting him. So
Cool. What's your next tat? Is there a next tat?
oh my gosh. So this guy who did these, he moved to Germany.
No.
Yes, and it's very upsetting. His name is Christopher Conish. I don't know how it would go. Askew. His last name. Anyway, he was in town, but I didn't get a chance to get him. But my next tattoo, I want to get, because I love all the flowers.
Yeah.
I want to get a wildflower for Tom Petty.
Oh man. How was that? I mean, we have lost